Problem number 27. Find the value of x. So we have x over here on the right hand side, and I need to be able to find the value of x. Now if you look closely, they give you 6 is the distance from here to here. They give you 32 degrees and 47. We are going to have to use two right triangles because we only know how to work with right triangles at this point in the class. So the first one will be this smaller triangle. So the first triangle that we are going to be working with. And we have another right triangle, the larger triangle. And the second triangle that we're going to be working on with is this outside triangle. We need to be able to use this segment as well, so we're going to call that y. So let's go and set up the equation for the first one. We are going to be standing here. We're going to be using your x and your y. So therefore this is your opposite and this is your adjacent. Therefore I need to use the tangent. So the tangent of 47 degrees is equal to your opposite x over your adjacent, which is y. Now I'm going to use another equation for the second because I have two unknowns, x and y. I need two equations. If I have three unknowns, then I'll need three equations. So in this case, we're just going to use the larger triangle. That'll be 32. That'll be x will be the opposite, and we are using the entire segment. So therefore, it'll be 6 plus y or y plus 6. Once again, we're using your tangent. So your tangent of 32 degrees equal to opposite over adjacent. So it'll be x over 6 plus y, or in this case y plus 6. Now since they both have an x and a y, I can decide whether I want to solve for x or for y. And either way will work, and we've done it both ways in class, but it'll be easier if you solve for x, just slightly easier. I'm not going to cross multiply, so therefore x is equal to y multiplied by the tangent of 47 degrees. And on this one, I have cross multiply, x equal to y plus 6 multiplied by the tangent of 32 degrees. And because they both are equal to x, I'm going to place one equal to the other. And let me go and move down here. I'm going to have y tangent of 47 degrees is equal to y plus 6 multiplied by the tangent of 32 degrees. Now I have parentheses and they're multiplying, so therefore I'm going to use the distributive property. Y tangent of 47 degrees is equal to y times the tangent of 32 plus 6 times the tangent of 32 degrees. We have a problem that we have y's on both sides. So I'm not going to move my tangent to the left. It's a positive, becomes a negative. Or you can subtract on both sides. Either way will work. So I have y tangent of 47. I move this to the left, so it becomes a negative. Y tangent of 32 equal to 6 tangent of 32 degrees. From here, on the left hand side, they both have a y, so I can factor out the y. And that's why I was trying to get the y's on the left hand side. So now I'm going to factor out the y, and what's left? Well, I don't need to multiply y to get y tangent of 47 degrees, so it'll be tangent of 47 degrees. Minus the tangent of 32 degrees is equal to 6 the tangent of 32 degrees. And now since they're multiplying, I'm going to divide by this on both sides. So I'm going to divide by, I'm going to write a little smaller. Tangent of 47 degrees minus tangent of 32 degrees. Tangent of 47 degrees minus tangent of 32 degrees. So therefore this cancels, and I now have my y equal to by itself. My y by itself. So therefore I have 6 tangent of 32 degrees over the tangent of 47 degrees minus tangent of 32 degrees. And what's great about this calculus is just you can type everything at once. It makes it just slightly easier. So let's see. I have 6. Well, let me go and place my fraction bar first. And we have 6. So my fraction bar is right here. And I have 6 times the tangent of 32 degrees. I'm going to close my parentheses. Come down. The tangent of 47 degrees minus the tangent of 32 degrees. And that gives me 8.37 or 8.38. Now remember that you want to keep your tangents throughout so you can get a more exact answer. If you start simplifying or just typing in your tangent of 32 from the very beginning, your answer will be off. Now that is the value of y. But if you remember correctly, I'm looking for x. So now that I have my y, I'm going to plug it right over here, and I will be able to find my x. So x is equal to, instead of the y, will be 8.38 multiplied by the tangent of 47 degrees. And what's great, since I still have this on my calculator, I can just multiply by 8.38, and that will give me a pretty exact answer, which will be 70.2. Oh, excuse me. What did I do wrong? I need to multiply. So once I have this, I can multiply by the tangent of 47 degrees. Tangent of 47 degrees, and that will give me 8.98. So x is equal to 8.98. And they rounded it up to 9. So x is equal to 9. So your answer is letter E.